Well, hi there, beauties. I got a little Grinch set for you. And guess who's got their voice back? Yes, that would be me, in case you didn't realise. I'm getting there. I'm not 100%. I have a good enough a voice to be shouting at my 3-year-old for eating all the chocolates out of his advent calendar. But some days it's a bit croaky, and then I sound like this, and then I'm fine again, and it's what the hell. Anyhow, we are in for a brand new set for Leanne. We are having a Grinchy Christmas. She's feeling Grinchy this year. Don't worry, Leanne. Me too. After this extortionate amount of money that we spend on gifts for our children and families, not because we spoil them, but because the corporations like to rob us. Fun times. Love this time of the year. Love being bankrupt. Not really bankrupt, just feel that way. Anyway. So, little nail, the pinky. I have used Elfie, the top green from the cuticle, dark green, which has like little chameleon flakes in there. And the bottom light green is called Ava. And over onto the ring finger, and this is the one that we're doing the little Grinch decal on. Now, I didn't want to use a flat white because it's boring, and I didn't want to use green because obviously Grinch is green. I didn't want to use the red because he's wearing a red hat. I didn't really want to use the white as well because he's got the fur trim on his Christmas hat, but it was the minimal colour on the decal, so I did opt for white. And I chose to go with the iridescent snow shimmer just because it wasn't flat and boring, though it did have like a bit of a kick to it. Just pop that on and let that set up, and then we'll get the rest of the colours on first, and then we will come back to the decal nail to put that on before we do all the capping. So we're not going into, we're going onto. So onto the middle nail, in first with Snow Shimmer to do the cuticle area and start the first line for the candy cane. I did put on it a little bit too much. As you can see, I used my brush as a knife, chopped through it and swished it away. Now, I'm not using a nail file to tidy up, crisp and any of that jazz because it's Christmas week and I don't have time. Simple, you know? I'm sure if you work in this industry, you will understand wholeheartedly what I mean. We are back to back. I am pulling 96 hours a week, standard. And then if I can fit anybody else in, I will fit them in. I am working 10 a.m. till sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, usually till about 11, but yeah, sometimes it runs over. All for you guys that want pretty nails, you are welcome. So far we've gone Snow Shimmer, then I've used Elfie, and now I'm just tidying up Ruby Shoes. And then I'm coming in with the lovely light green one, light green glitter, Ava. Really, the idea of this candy cane nail was to use all of the colours I'm using in the set to just tie it all together so it does flow across the nails. Then after Ava, it will be back to Snow Shimmer. Oops. And then this final teeny little corner. Make sure we tidy up that white so that wall is nice and as crisp as I can get it with a brush. And then in with the final colour to finish off that nail, And again, that is Elfie. See that little chameleon flakes on the white there? Oh, I love chameleon. Not like an actual chameleon, but chameleon flakes, chameleon crumbs. Oh my god. Right, it's a simple one for the pointer, and I'm just using Ruby Shoes to do a full coverage. I absolutely love this red. Love it. I think it's my favourite red. That and Rebel Red. Rebel Red is like the full glitter one. Different size red particles. So we pop that on. I also did the same as the pinky on the thumb. Now I'm just popping on a gel base coat onto the ring finger, and then coming in, I've cut around the decal, soaked it in water for 10 seconds, peeled it away slid it off the backing paper, dried it off and popping it on. Now what I do is I situate it into the right place, squish it down as best as I can, and then I pop their nails into the lamp for like 5 seconds just to freeze it really. And then it has a good enough grip on it. There, look, pop it down as best as I can. And then into the lamp, 5 seconds, back out again. And then everywhere where it's been in contact, it's frozen it. So as you press down the rest of it, it will then smooth out perfectly. Like it's not going to pop it up anywhere else because it's got a hold. And then in for a full cure. And then, basically, I bend back the decal that's hanging over the edge there. Use a 240 grit file so it's super fine. It's not going to like rip the decal to shreds off the nail. And then very gently just file away that excess, because you want to make sure that you don't have any overhang anywhere for when you are doing the capping in clear. Otherwise, off it goes. So yeah, I fully capped them, and then I've done all my filing and top coat, and here you go. So have a lovely Christmas, stay slaying, and I will see you hopefully very soon. Ta-ta!